Welcome to Music at the Open University. Our modules offer a diverse range of opportunities to expand your musical horizons through your studies, and you can study with us at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. Whether you're an aspiring musician or a seasoned performer, or someone passionate about understanding music, then we have something for you.
Rather than looking at the world, I think it's about listening to the world differently. When you study music, you start to be more aware of sounds in the environment. You start to realise how music shapes your life, gives your life meaning, how we create our own identities through the music we choose to listen to, the music we choose to write, and the music we choose to play.
At the Open University, our music programme is designed to cater to students of all levels.
We'll give you a background and skills that can be used in all kinds of areas, whether you're a performer, a teacher, or an educator in music. We develop your ability to think about music's role in your society and your culture, but also in societies and cultures, other times, other places. And we develop the ability to think about, understand, and work with the forms of music technology that are increasingly common.
Our degree is in 3 parts, starting with an interdisciplinary grounding in the arts and humanities. You can then develop knowledge in music theory and analysis and music technology, before moving on to encounter music's wider contextual and historical study.
Students will be studying music alongside creative writing, English literature, history, art history, classical studies, philosophy, religious studies and art history. And we'll be looking at topics that have shaped arts, shaped humanities from the perspective of all the different disciplines and thinking about the interactions between these.
There's a real balance between quite technical music theory, which I think is presented in a really accessible way, and talking about the sort of cultural and historical context of music.
Taking this further, you can specialise in music practice and performance too, which you can do with any level of prior musical knowledge. At level 2, you develop your theoretical knowledge in music theory and analysis, including building skills useful to music composition. You also study the science of sound and learn the essentials of recording and production.
At level 2, the music module takes you through how to read music, how to write music using a transcription software. So if you've not studied that before, it's like learning any other language. You can do it from scratch, and the module really takes you through that progression.
Level 3 begins with an in-depth exploration of the context and history of music and its academic study. Finally, you'll have the opportunity to study with a leading music conservatoire in a collaborative, performance-focused module.
Performance at the Open University is truly open. So you can be a laptop musician, you can play trombone, you can play piano, you can sing in any tradition, you can make music in the way that you want.
This culminates with an exciting week-long residential, full of opportunities to perform, practice and collaborate with colleagues and a range of excellent tutors and professional musicians.
The postgraduate masters also is very interdisciplinary in the way that it's been approached. The postgraduate study that I've written as a feminist musicologist has looked at music from the idea of what we exclude and what we include traditionally within music studies. I'm considering this through the prism of gender. We also look at this through the prism of race, ethnicity, disability. So the study remains very interdisciplinary all the way through. It's very much an Open University approach, which we've had since the beginning of the OU.
There are people who focus on music analysis. There are people who do what might be called music history, who look at various histories of music, often European, sometimes from the Americas. There are people like me who do ethnographic studies of music, which means talking with people about the kinds of music that they make. And there are people who study music technology And all of these academics have a kind of research expertise.
With our cutting-edge teaching and expertise and a supportive learning community, the possibilities really are endless. So come study with us, explore and expand your passion for music, and unleash your creative potential with the Open University.